This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he... at the 18. The Bears offense will get the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Working that left side now. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
And the Bears are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for a crease, it's Peterson. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the wearer.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Caught over the middle, it's Hayes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
The play action fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
There's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Pratt. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll knock him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Jackson will throw. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. No huddle offense to the line.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it's on the ground. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
He is counting his lucky stars there. So lucky that ball went out of bounds, and they're going to maintain possession because they've got to stay in field goal range at this juncture of the game in the second half. Every play matters, and moving forward, you know this guy's going to have 2 hands on the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. On third and goal, they'll throw it. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself,
and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Grabbed over the middle, it's Joyner. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Grabs it in the middle.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Joyner. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to...
He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Calls it in.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Chadwick. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What did they...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Missouri State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. At midfield, he's got room. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jackson going to throw it. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it on the outside, it's Joyner.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If a quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play. Instead, no gain.
Going up top. Makes the catch on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep. Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown and he dropped it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Chadwick. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. First down from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Got the quick completion.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts offensive drive trying to go up top. Quick strike complete.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. He's going up top. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Bears are on the move. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna sling it on second down. Gets open down the middle. Turning on the Jets. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Reading the option, it's Chadwick. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a crease to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the run.
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Pucks it out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's loose. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Bears have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. And he's dragged down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's got the tight end. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Bears! They move on top here in the fourth.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The short hands, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. On the run, it's Peterson. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Gonna be a turnover.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Chadwick. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Snagged out of the air. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, he makes a catch.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the 4th quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Jackson will throw. Keeps looking downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's flat. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. The give on the option. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Arkansas! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point, to make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap of the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for 1 more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play.
He lets one fly deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the offense will have at least 1 more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.